Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 at Game of Thrones. Now you're probably wondering, why am I on Bear Island? No particular reason, to be honest. I just thought it'd be cool if at the beginning of every episode we could check up on one of the main characters from the series. And of course, looking at Jorah Mormont here, he is now in control of the Bear Islands, which is nice to see. He does have a son. We got Jon Mormont there, in fact, who is comely. And one thing I noticed, they do have Longclaw. Oh, isn't that amazing? Prowess, health boost, prestige, renown. If only we had a Valyrian sword. I think Blackfire? No, not Blackfire. I'm mixing up my sword names. It might be Blackfire. And the other sword. There were two Targaryen swords. I think one of them was something sister. I've completely forgotten now. I'm terrible with names. You guys know that. I think those are in the game. It's just that no one knows the ID for them yet. But let's go ahead and unpause. I think today we're gonna solve the issue with our children. In fact, speaking of which, I think we should go ahead and look at House Velaryon, see if they have any sons who they're willing to marry off to us, because we do have an excess of daughters right now, of course. Let's sort by age here. They do have a few. No, that's a daughter. A daughter. We do have you who could marry off. Other than that, though, there's actually no one here. They're all daughters as well. Everyone's giving birth to daughters. New learning perk available. What should we go for here? We could do religion. I'm not sure how I feel about reforming the faith, though. For now, let's finish the scholar tree first anyway. Different faith opinion plus 15. Faith conversion cost minus 75%. We could even convert our faith. That would be interesting for sure. Miles Mouton has increased his prowess by 1 and is a formidable fighter. I would expect nothing less of a good old Miles Mouton there. Let's go back to the Velaryons. Aegon Velaryon. Can I arrange a marriage? I can. With my daughters or granddaughter. My granddaughter is 1 year old. Is that... Who's your father? Oh, Liara is your... Oh, and you're already of House Velaryon, sorry. I want to be marrying off the Targaryens, of course. So my granddaughter here, Janara, that is Aegon's daughter. Or we have Visera, who is... Oh, Visera's my daughter, of course. Let's go ahead and marry you off then. And I want this to be matrilineal. They would accept this. There we go. Let's go ahead and send off that proposal. I think that's all looking good there. Has Viserys already married her off his daughter then? Elena here. Not yet. But we don't have anyone to marry off to Elena. Unless... Can I sort by culture? I think I can down here. If we go to High Valyrians... we can go in all of the realm, that's fine, and we sort by age. Oh, we can also sort by gender. That would have fixed our problems, wouldn't it? Rhaegar Targaryen, my grandson. He's already betrothed, though. Is there something for not betrothed? Marital status, unmarried. I mean, he's not married, so this doesn't actually matter. We'll keep it like that, though. Who else? Hagon, he should be betrothed soon. We have Lord Materys of Dragonmount. We could marry him into the Targaryen dynasty. In fact, he already has his own land. Where is this? He's all the way... Oh, he's a part of Dragonstone. Okay, if we get an alliance with him, we can protect him. If I go and arrange a marriage there, what I should do is filter by Targaryen. There we go. So you're 7. So my daughter or my granddaughter can marry here. Let's marry you to my daughter. And I think I will go matrilineal. Oh, we got to click on it first. They won't accept matrilineal. It's because he's the last in line. He's the last of his family, I think. So let's just marry off normally. That's fine. Let's go ahead and send off that one. There we go. We're trying to marry High Valyrian to High Valyrian. Trying to keep the blood alive. Let's go ahead and unpause. We'll let those marriage proposals come through there. To the handsome Rhaegar, I accept your betrothal proposition. Your granddaughter, Janera, will be betrothed to my kinsman, Hagon. Excellent. There we go. And this marriage has gone through as well. A day of wedding celebrations are in order, I think. Aegon has a son as well. So we've betrothed you. You should be betrothed to the other. And that's fine. If we look at Viserys's children, we don't have a betrothal for you yet. That's something we should probably do. Oh, we don't have anyone. That's the problem that we're having there. These are High Valyrian, but they're very old. I don't want to put her through that. Farmsteads have been built. We'll go ahead and build something new there soon. Tourney of Hayford, you are hereby invited to a grand tournament at Hayford. Where's Hayford? I think I will go ahead and accept this. Just north of King's Landing. The list shall tremble. Let's go ahead and enter that one. What we could also do is build up the Red Keep a little bit more. What does the godswood do? A moderate-sized godswood with trees of oak, elm, and birch, and a heart tree at the center. Its size and maintenance are a clear statement about the lord's status and prestige, while maintaining the ancient traditions. So it gives us piety and prestige. Defender advantage is the same. Maybe we should upgrade the barracks, because this is actually going to be increasing the efficiency of our dragon keepers, because they're heavy infantry. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? That's going to be beneficial there. I mean, we could also upgrade this stuff, but I would rather the respective owners go ahead and upgrade this, so we can keep that ourselves. Do we have any more men-at-arms? We have dragon keepers. Nothing else special, is there? We should probably get some bowmen as well, just to mix in. Or should we? I mean, we could get armored footmen. What's the difference between these? They're actually very similar. Dragon keepers have some per screen, which is also nice, actually. They counter spearmen and heavy infantry. Oh, these just counter spearmen. So dragon keepers are going to counter armored footmen if anyone else has any, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and march our way to the tournament. Imagine when the new DLC drops, we can physically see ourselves walk to the tournament. Oh, I was so hyped. When at last I reach the tourney grounds, I spare a moment to take in the sights and sounds. It seems that all and sundry of the realm's nobility have come, their pennants and banners fluttering in the breeze, their shields and heraldry proudly displayed. There is glory to be won here. The blast of a trumpet proclaims the imminent start of the qualification rounds. I spur my mount towards the lists. Of course, we didn't do so well in the last tournament, but before that we won. So hopefully that was a one-off and we will win this tournament once more. My courage and training have seen me through the preliminary rounds, and I take my place amongst the most puissant warriors of the realm. The roar of the crowd thunders in my ears, and I can barely hear the trumpets heralding the start of the final rounds. I'm going to avoid the distraction of the other contests, because we have something to prove today, and here's our first opponent. He's a low-born master, Hugo of Wallhope. He is scarred, and not very good prowess at all, especially compared to our R27. Should we do some gambling? I think we should bet some money on ourselves here. 150 gold says that I win. Oh dear. Not a good start. Who's thunder down the lists, and I take aim at my opponent, but I am slower to the mark. The weight of the mountain slams into my chest, shattering my vision into 1,000 fragmentary shards. This is not ideal. Yeah, you could say that again. Summoning every ounce of my will and training I have at my disposal, I manage to stay in my saddle. I shake the stars from my vision, catch my breath, and wheel my horse around for another tilt. Of course, we are one-eyed now, so it's probably not helping with the jousts, is it? My mount holds steady, my aim is true, and I hammer my opponent with the tip of my lance. The crowd roars, and I bathe in a torrent of exultation. My opponent teeters in his saddle, squeezing onto his mounters for dear life. Fall, you fool! No man alive could have withstood my blow, and I glory in the sight of my foe tumbling into the dirt. In this moment, I feel half a god. Victory is mine! There we go, we won the first battle there. Not only that, we've gained 205 gold, so 55 gold profit there. That was definitely a thrilling tilt. Maybe this is a good sign for the tournament to come. Oh, what's this? The latest work of my vassal, Lord Gullion, has become all of the rage at court of late. The piece deals with success in growing greatness, and Gullion has publicly dedicated it to me. The Lance's song. Oh, that's fitting. When red-plumed war comes to his lands, it'll never find a keener set of hands. His subjects prove grateful, for if they are not, they'll soon see on which side they have fought. That's quite a nice poem there. So far I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. Gullion, I can see this is truly heartfelt. Thank you. Amazing poem there. Very fitting considering we're currently attending a tournament as well. Hugo, a hedge knight, has arrived at my court. He has requested permission to rest at my keep for a short while before he resumes his travels. In return, he has offered me his service for the duration of his stay. 2 prowess and you're a knight? What? How has this guy got to where he is? That's, yeah. I mean, the hedge knight will have no traits as the event progress. They will gain traits. Okay. So oh, he's in training, maybe. An extra pair of hands would surely be useful. I mean, I haven't had this before, so we'll see what happens. In exchange for my hospitality, I tasked Hugo with inspecting my army to ensure its quality. Much to my delight, he seems to have taken the job to heart. The swords, axes, and maces alike are all polished to a mirror finish. So this is the type of knight you are. Oh, he's gained diligent and stubborn. Okay. Hugo has spent the day training in the courtyard, sparring with a few of my household guards. He seems to know how to wield a blade. Oh, wow. Aspiring blade master, unyielding defender, skilled fighter. Okay, I feel bad for laughing at your 2 prowess. Now it's quickly going up. The herald announces the next tilt. Oh, we're in the next fight now. Boom. Let's go ahead and get rid of that for now. Who are we fighting? Lord Rhaegar the Anvil Rin. Ooh. Oh, his prowess is formidable. He's even killed a few men. Slain in a duel. Slain on a battle. I don't think we should bet on ourselves here. It's going to be a close fight. Let's see. The excitement is palpable. Hopefully, we can be victorious here. Doesn't look like the joust is off to a good start. I think we can win. Victory is mine. There we go. King Rhaegar has prevailed against Lord Rhaegar and will advance to the next round. Very nice. I think we could win this tournament, you know. Hugo and Lord Stannis have spent the day in deep conversation with one another, discussing the finer points of strategy and analysing historical battles. Stannis, you should show him the time I beat your brother's rebellion. How about that? It seems Hugo is quite the tactician. Does he gain all of these traits? Oh, it's a 10% chance to gain each one. Oh, wow. And you gain none. Oh dear. The time has come at last for Hugo to return to the hedges from where he came. Before leaving, he comes before you and offers his sincere thanks for your hospitality, asking if he can be of any further service prior to his departure. Honestly, you're not the most impressive knight I've ever seen. I simply wish him safe travels, yeah. Good luck on your journey. That's all looking fine there. Exiting the Sept in Elsen Ward, me and my friend Arthur end up in the company of some local merchants. They are in the middle of a discussion regarding theology and worldly wealth. Arthur Dane is my friend. When did that come about? No idea. It's a shame that, I think with console commands we can remove the Kingsguard trait and then get him back. But I'm playing on Iron Man mode and I don't know how the console works, so I don't want to risk breaking anything. I would invest in the Sept, but how can I know if that is even the Smith's will? I think Aylesbury Ward gains the building temple grounds. We'll convince them that the Smith has given us signs. Or we could get... yeah, we'll convince them that the Smith has given signs. I'll help you out, my friend. And here's our next fight. Lord Otho of Blaintree. He's a leper. Oh dear, don't get too close to me. His prowess isn't looking too great either. I think I will go ahead and put some money on myself here. Hopefully... there we go, very easy. Victory is mine. Just like that. 3 gold for us. Oh, what's this? Lady Pallas Stark seems to have a problem with Lady Arianne of Dawn. Oh dear, I feel conflict brewing. Moved by my tribulations, Lady Palla has offered me her counsel and aid on many occasions, hoping to alleviate the burdens of my duties. However, Palla's attentions have incurred the ire of Lady Arianne. Palla cannot be trusted. This is merely a ploy to exploit you, my liege. I don't think so. I mean, The Starks don't have any real reason to hate me. I did send Ned to the wall, but I could have killed him. And Lyanna is my soulmate. Me and Lyanna have many children, and we're truly in love. Can the three of us just not find common ground? Yeah, can we not? I fail to reconcile the two. Okay, they're gonna carry on with their stuff. Oh dear, the Starks and the Dornish. It seems that there's conflict on the horizon. The Herald announces the next tilt. Who are we fighting here? Master Kirby of Ashland, another lowborn. I'm gonna put some more money on myself then. There we go, let's bet on ourselves. Hopefully we win this. Oh dear, what's this? The impact is far too much to withstand. I feel the wind as I hurtle through the air, only for a second impact to crush the air from my lungs. There is pain, so much pain. We've lost? Oh dear, we're being humiliated once more. We came second though, that was the final. To be so close to final victory only to falter at the last moment is a bitter drought to swallow. Men were saved while I rode well and did honour to my name, but I will always remember the small folk cheering a name that is not mine. On the other hand, the purse for second place would be a great salve for my disappointment. 25 gold. Oh dear. We lost more than 25 gold. Oh, Master Kirby of Ashland there is the victor this time around. We came second though. I think the next tournament we can probably win. Right, look at this. We're allied with the Starks. Of course, my brother. And we've got the rune stones. This is all looking very nice. What's this? Knight has been improved. Theo. How's Theo improved? Okay, we have to click on this one first. Lord Tristan's improved. Theo gained some prowess. Very nice. The time has come to treat your cancer. Why, I'm fairly certain a simple tincture would suffice. The choice is yours, my lord. How is my health? I mean, we're feeling fine, so do no more than what is necessary. Eric entered my chambers with an earthenware jar cradled in his arms and came to sit by my bed. He poured a leech from the jar and gave it to a most tender look. Before carefully placing it on my face... Ugh. Remain still, my lord. Better not disturb their feeding. The leeches turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little bit brighter. Oh dear. I mean, we get a huge boost to our health, though. And once again, our health is good. Not even cancer can fend off King Rhaegar here. What in the world was my daughter Rhaegar doing in that wardrobe in the servants' quarters? Playing hide and seek, she claims. She looks like a ghost, shaking, eyes wide open, staring at the walls. Oh no, I know what happened. She must have seen the two of the Chandlers plucking a rooster together. The poor girls look shocked. I would not be surprised if she will find intimacy difficult when she grows up. Oh, my daughter. Don't be scared, girl. When you're an adult, you'll understand. We gain a little bit of stress, but that's fine because we can work off that stress as well. So let's go ahead and do that. As I finish yet another lap around my castle, I can already feel my worries dripping off me together with the sweat. Some people say I run from my problems, but I say I run towards solutions. Another lap. There we go, losing that stress. This time we're not going to use our child as a weight or anything like this. I think we might have learned our lesson from the first time we injured our... I think it was Aegon we dropped actually, wasn't it? Speaking of Aegon, he's increased his martial by 1. Very nice. Have you had any more children? Not yet. What about Viserys? Still no children, oh dear. Oh, what's this? Although in ruins, the dragon pit that looms over the hill of Rhaenys is nothing to sneeze at. Commissioned by King Maegor, the massive structure was built on top of the ruins of the Sept of Remembrance after Maegor had it razed to the ground. It was to serve as a stable for the dragons with doors large enough for 24 knights to ride through at once. However, after being stormed during the Dance of Dragons, the pit's dome fell and it was sadly abandoned. Now, I have read up to this point with Maegor in the books. This is something I want to... Can I restore it? Imagine if we could restore it. This is something I want to see up close. That would be amazing. Eventually, I come across a homeless man taking shelter in the ruins. He has a beggar's bowl beside him with nothing but a few coins in it. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Once this great place would house the dragons of our family, and now we don't even have dragons. And their home is in ruins. It's saddening. What should I do here? Here, buy yourself a warm meal. I think in my nostalgia and my sorrow, I think a little bit of kindness will warm my heart. Let's let the guy buy himself a meal. There might not be any dragons, but at least one man will eat a meal today. What in the world has happened to my niece Elena? She is all bruised and beaten, and she refuses to name who did this to her. Was it an older child, or did she pester a noble to the point of fury? Oh, Elena, what are you doing? And now she has all but stopped talking and constantly hides away when there's people nearby. Poor girl. So she's going to be solitary. I mean, I'm solitary, so... I mean, I do understand her. Dear girl, you don't have to talk to anyone if you don't want to. There we go. I just remembered one of you asked if we could change Viserys's hair. Because he's got a bit of a buzz cut going on. Should we go ahead and change that? What should we give him? It's not very blonde, is it? He's always got the purple eyes, though, which is nice. I think we should give him... Oh, look at that. That looks cool. Let's give him some long, wavy hair. There we go. I think his children won't have anything similar. Just looks a little bit better, I feel. Do we have purple eyes? I can't quite see. Oh, we do have purple eyes. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if my children do, though. Aegon looks... Oh, no, his eyes are purple. He's also got lover's pox. What a fool. What a fool my son is. Oh, dear. But... by right and tradition, the crown is his when I pass, so I don't think we're going to mess with that too much. I'm sure Jon understands. Maybe Jon will throw up his own rebellion when the crown passes. We'll have to see what happens there. Greetings, my thoughtful liege. I know that you are a dedicated servant of the Father above. I therefore hope you will look in sympathy on the fact that our duty to you weighs down our ability to do the sevens who are one's work. Perhaps some of our heavy... obligations may be waived. Oh, the fat one. The fat one's died. We now have the High Serpent. That does sound sinister, doesn't it? My goal is the reduced theocratic tax. Oh dear. I am the one doing the sevens who are one's work. We're going to annoy the faith. I think we're already annoying them anyway with all of our marriages we've organised between siblings. So maybe that's our law now. We're starting to say, you know what, I don't care about the faith. We're stronger than the faith. Whether that's true or not, though, we'll have to see. Where does the faith live? Is it over here in the High Tower? It's somewhere around here. I forget exactly where. Courtsmith. Rhaegar Targaryen is no longer your courtsmith. My mother died. Of old age. How old was she? 65. Oh, wow. We didn't gain stress, though. Maybe we weren't a fan of our mother here, as we weren't a fan of our father, maybe. Somewhere around here is the... Let's see. What I can do, in fact, is let's just open this, and then we can go here. And then... No. I thought there was, Oh, it might be the leaders of the Sept, or the leaders of the Maesters I'm thinking about. Elsan Valerian gained 20 opinion of me. My granddaughter. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. I thought there was a building around here. It's very obvious when you see it as well. But I might be just misremembering where it is on the map. Oh, is it this? Temple of Maycomb? No, I don't think it's this. I'm completely lost. I might be misremembering my geography, which wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Yeah, it's not this. I'll have to try and find it between episodes. Maybe I can show that one to you next time. Maybe one of you can tell me in the comments where it is as well. We'll have to see. Right, how's my sons doing? You're doing fine. What about my brother? Still nothing going on here. Does Jon have any children yet? Not yet, but his wife is pregnant, which is good to see. A Bravosi puppeteer has arrived at my court. My master of coin, having heard talk of his talent among the local small folk, decided to invite him to pull on a show for my household. I look forward to seeing the show. The puppet show was disturbing. The puppeteer pulled on several performances for the audience. One of the comical ones, however, felt like they were mocking myself and House Targaryen. Oh dear, I hope he doesn't mock me like this in front of the peasantry. If he's mocking me, then why don't we do something about it? Ah, there we go. My son John and my daughter Visenya have had their own daughter. Oh, we should call her Daenerys? I don't know how to say this one. Danny? Do you know, it's funny, I saw an interview where George Martin was saying he likes to use names that are easy to pronounce. Well, I'm telling you now, when I read this is not easy to pronounce. I think it's Danis, maybe. We'll have to see. She is beautiful as well. Let's go ahead and name her that then. Daenerys Targaryen. May you grow strong and wise. And we need to go ahead and probably pin her as well. Greetings, my handsome liege. I hereby invite you to a feast. I have more important matters to attend to. Right now, I gotta attend to the birth of my granddaughter. We are celebrating. I could hold my own feast, actually. Right, John, there you are. Let's go ahead and pin you, just so we can keep an eye on you. Visera, you're betrothed. Okay, I don't need you here. Rhaegar, you're betrothed as well, so let's get rid of that. We should probably pin Elena, just because we haven't found her a betrothed yet. Are you being educated? You are, by me. Danis will be educated soon. Are you being educated? You are. Okay. So that's all fine there. And these are all betrothed as well, so we don't have to worry about this. That's all looking fine. Okay, I just want to keep an eye on everyone here. Make sure we don't miss any marriages and whatnot. Blaine Farrows has increased his prowess by 1. Very nice. We're also building the levying grounds as well. Should we improve our military? It's already looking quite nice. My lord, I was able to fetch a secret Shay tries to protect. Is this the same Shay as from the series? That would be cool. I'm not sure what it is, though. I will hand you the evidence I found, but only if my service is rewarded for it. Oh, yeah, sure. It's only 10 gold. What's her secret? She's a deviant. She's my guest. Okay, I don't think it's the same one from the show. At least she doesn't look like it. Aenus Belarus increased his martial by 1. Very nice. Now, speaking of spies, we need to go ahead and recruit some spies. I would ideally want one in every kingdom. So let's first go ahead and try and find a spy in Dawn. I think if I go to courtiers and I sort by intrigue, maybe Princess Denise of Dawn, Lady Ariane's sister. We could recruit her as a spy. No, we can't. No, we can. No, we can't. Because of her opinion of Arian. Okay. So how do I find... What's the best way of finding someone here? I mean, I could bribe her sister. Actually. How much would that cost? Like 75 gold and she would accept. I think I'm willing to do that. Let's go ahead and recruit her sister as a spy. So we've got spies in Dawn. We probably want spies in the Reach as well. Let's go ahead and keep sorting by intrigue. Lord Willis, Keepers of the Cells and Knight. Can I recruit you as a spy? No, because of your opinion. I mean, I could bribe you again. 61 gold. He still wouldn't accept. Okay. What about you? You're his guest. Is there any reason... because you're a guest, I can't recruit you as a spy, I guess. Leighton of Alden Keep, also a guest. What about Mira? Only 12. Only 12 intrigue, though. There's not really anyone there, is there? What about over here? We sort by Tyshaira Lannister. I can't recruit you. I think for now, let's just keep spies in Dawn because we know in the history they are a house of intrigue. My daughter Rhaegar has been harbouring a secret affection for Perkin for some time. However, when she finally confessed her feelings, Perkin responded harshly. You're betrothed. What are you doing? Rhaegar still pursues him ever as doggedly, however. Who even are you? House Rhaegar. If one fails at first, all one can do is try again. Rhaegar should not let anyone treat her like... Yes, don't let anyone treat you like that. We're trying to manipulate her into her betrothal. There we go. We got a new spy as well. I am heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak. Visenya, open up, my rose. It is I, Landon. I push the shutters open, and lo and behold, a man has climbed up to Visenya's window. It is Lord Landon of Pockheap. My daughter? Who? Oh, you're going to pay for this. What did you just call my daughter? He's made fornicatory advances. Can I imprison you because of that? I can't. Because he hasn't actually done a crime. It's just he attempted to do a crime. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. We can't even expose that as a secret, can we? We can't. That's a little bit of a shame there. Greetings, my handsome liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Strongbox. You know what? It would be my pleasure. We will go ahead and attend this feast. We've managed the birth of my new granddaughter. And now we should go and celebrate with some good food. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Lord Clayton, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at Harrenhal as well. This could be amazing. Imagine doing a Harrenhal playthrough and we could restore it. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself in deep conversation with my disciplined acquaintance, Arthur. Arthur Cave. He inquires about my opinion on court alliances, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. It's a subject that fascinates me as well, Arthur. There we go, we made a friend. Rhaegar the Kind. The pleading gaze I receive from my acquaintance Evelyn is taken on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she has hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. The poor woman has never been good with people. Evelyn, I need to talk to you in private. There we go, because we're both... what's it called? Solitary. We have managed to help her out of that situation there. What a feast! I remember the days spent in Lord Clayton's halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as Lord of the Realm. Farewell, my vassal. There we go. Not a very eventful feast there, but it was enjoyable nonetheless. What's happening over here? I see some wars breaking out. Between house... Who's this? House Hulk. Okay, I think that just means placeholder, right? Because I see this banner everywhere. So they're currently in a war. In a Liberty War. Ah, okay. Learning perk available as well. Learn on the job. Let's go ahead and do that. We should have very impressive stats now across the board. I am heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Why is everyone chasing after Visenya? Visenya, are you sleeping with everyone? What? Visenya? Don't go causing problems. Oh dear. Found a holy order. Let's not do it. We could hold a grand tournament. We could hold court as well. Bagger. My guest. I mean, he's my guest. Not really interested, to be honest. It's not like he's a vassal. Oh, maybe I should have got the secret. It could have involved one of my vassals or something, actually. The Iron Throne bureaucracy generally trundles forward under its own momentum, but once in a blue moon, an issue without a clear solution rears its ugly head. Today it is Pierce, the master of Lockport and Targaryen, Lord of Castle Vane, who has been butting heads. My mind spins with petty details, and it soon becomes clear neither party is in the right, and only one will leave here satisfied. So a Lowborn and House Castle Vane. Lord Targaryen is in the right. Yes. I'm going to support the noble houses. I need their backing. Of course, the Lowborn probably outnumber them, though. But the Highborns are the ones with the money. Visenya gained a court trait. Yeah, let's hope that's not the only trait you gain. Because I have a feeling that this possibly might not be Jon's child. We'll have to see how that develops. My recent endeavours within the realm of theology have given me a greater appreciation for the seven who are one's representatives on earth. Trying to express some of these feelings, I would draft a letter to the Lord Paramount, this guy, the High Serpent. I sit down with my friend Lord Jonlin, and together we craft a truly splendid letter highlighting his assertive presence. I mean, he likes me even though we annoyed him. Only, assertive presence. There we go. We're trying to creep up on him. And hopefully he likes us a little bit more. Greetings, my thoughtful liege. Your letter is much appreciated. Your insight into the realm of the seven who are one, as well as the nature of man, is astounding. Praise the Father above. There we go. We actually are getting quite a bit of piety. Maybe reforming the faith isn't out of the realm of possibilities. What do I have here? Oh, we have court artifacts. Letter from the High Septon. Gives piety, head of faith at court, grandeur. Ooh. Let's go ahead and put this on a pedestal. We'll pull it over here. Why not? There we go. We have a letter from the High Septon now in our court. That's going to give us a few bonuses there. Let's go ahead and unpause the game once again. We could hold court if we want to. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and gesture for the first in line to approach. A peasant steps forward, carrying a petition. My liege, I come to you as a representative of the Crownlanders from the city of Goldguard Heights. Oh, this is Viserys's holding. The peasant briefly pauses a rehearsed speech. Look at John here as well. Hand of the king and my wife, Lyanna, standing proudly next to me as well. Our plea to see an important monument of our culture restored was ignored by the commander. He is actively hindering us from rebuilding. Brother, allow me to explain, Viserys interjects in a panic. This monument makes a mockery of our culture. It depicts High Valyrians as monsters. Surely you can see why I would oppose the restoration of such a hateful monument. Okay, Viserys. I think I actually... Are they... Yeah, we can't have that. Refuse the request from the Crownlanders. Popular opinion -35. No, I will not have them mock our heritage. If they want to laugh and mock the Targaryens, then they will feel the wrath of the Targaryens. Before the court is underway, my master of laws pulls me aside. To my surprise, he is brandishing a garish garter. So my son Aegon here. My lord, there will be so many attending your court. I know you are somewhat challenged in remembering every face, and from whence it hails. Oh, he knows me personally as well. I propose a solution. We require all at the court to wear dress, which includes local style recognizable to all. He foists a muff at me. For those without clear regional fashions, I have taken the liberty of hiring a tailor who can suggest some new traditional garb for them to wear. Okay. I'm certain my guest will wear such raiment proudly. So we could wear, like, our house banners or stuff like that. Yes. Good idea, my son. I like that one. There we go. All vassals gain striking tradition for 10 years. +1 diplomacy to all of my vassals. That's huge. The peasant in front of me seems about to explode with excitement. My lord, the miracles, the holiness. We have been blessed. Her enthusiastic ramblings are confusing, but I finally get the gist of it. She wants me to sponsor the cult of a local saint who has recently died in Furbrank. Malador was a miracle maker in life, known for living in a barrel after donating all his belongings to the poor and preaching to the birds. His tomb is attracting devoted visitors from all over the realm. Died of mysterious circumstances. I'm interesting. We could build... Isn't this already a holding? Let's go ahead and check on that. The province of Furbrank is all the way up here. Okay, there's nothing here, actually, right now. Then, why not? Why don't we build a temple? His Holiness will get the veneration he deserves. There we go. We'll make the common folk happy with that one. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. There we go. It's actually nice holding court because not only my son and heir showed up, but as did my my brother, which was very nice. There we go. I always get lost on the map down here. It's a very big map. We can imprison criminals. Oh, Lady Pallor of the North wants a place on my council. Do I have any free positions? I don't think I do, unfortunately. Unless she's got good stewardship. Let's just quickly go ahead and check that. No, her stewardship isn't very good. Unfortunately, the council only has a limited amount of positions, and we don't have any free spots at the moment. While Cobbler Square is usually the domain of busy craftsmen, sometimes it finds itself subject to those who fervently worship the Seven. This is due in part to the square residing east of the Gates of God, and also a result of long-standing traditions amongst the preachers of the faith. It's hardly uncommon to find a septon taking their turn to preach to those who will listen, and today is no different. No, this is all wrong. Do we even worship the same faith? Yeah, I'm going to click this because I haven't done it before. We've built some levying grounds as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. We can upgrade the barracks once more. We have a lot of gold at the moment. I take position up beside the septon and begin to call out their mistakes. Loudy, they retort, but I am stubborn and smarter than them. We spent a good part of the day debating the faith with great fever, although it becomes less about the Seven and more about being right. Wait, why did I choose to come Cobbler Square again? Oh, we gained some piety. There we go. We won the debate because we are a man of learning. My niece Elena has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, she has been repeating the warrior's words to herself. Work hard and you can master anything. Yes, indeed. Hard work will bring her where she wants. I agree. Right, let's go ahead and check up on the family again. So no progress here. Why are you ginger? Something's happened here. Aegon. I mean, actually, no. You would have been birthed from Rhaenys anyway, right? Interesting. Has John had any more children? Not quite yet. What about Viserys? I can't... Sometimes this doesn't work. There we go. It's because it's overlapping. Still not yet. Okay, in that case, let's try and find Elena a marriage here. I don't think we have anyone. Here we go, matrilineal. Yeah, there's really not a lot of people to pick from here, is there? They're all very much older from her. Why can't we marry other Valyrians? It's troubling. What about Dynastic Targaryen here, my granddaughter? If we go for culture down here. No, where's culture? Up here this time. If we go high Valyrian and we go matrilineal. And we sort by... Let's sort by age. Oh. There's not many High Valyrians left, okay, to marry off. So we kind of have to wait for some children, I guess. Which is, yeah, we're not birthing many sons, though. That's the problem. Hopefully someone gives birth to a son soon. And then we can marry off not just Elena, but also Danis Targaryen. Do you have maybe any lovers? You have a friend. That's my daughter, your cousin. Or sister. I don't know. It gets very confusing when you're a Targaryen. We gained a level of fame. We're now exalted among men. Very nice. We could hold a tournament. I don't think we will. With our coming of age, my tuition of Rhaegar is at an end. So Princess Rhaegar has now grown up. Look at that. She's got some very nice stats. Look at her diplomacy. 17 prowess as well. Rhaegar, though. We need to wait another 6 years before he comes of age, and then they can marry one another, and things should be looking all fine there. My lord, I was able to fetch a secret bagger tries to protect. Who's bagger? Oh, my guest again. I need to know everything. Wait, what's his secret? He's a non-believer. You're not bringing me the juicy stuff, Varys. Who's this? From my throne, I hear the visceral cries of my daughter Visera and the sounds of a struggle. Promptly bolting up and racing down the hallway, I skid to a stop when I see my courtier Eric restraining the poor lass with one arm and awkwardly clutching a book with the other. How dare you lay hands on my daughter? I barely have time to bark a demand for explanation when both begin blurting out their version of events. Viserys refuses to allow me to read her my masterpiece on the art of learning, cries the tutor. I've heard this dreary book 1,000 times, Viserys protests. It's so boring. Oh, it's it's education. Okay, that's forgiven then. Viserys trusts that Eric knows best. I mean, I've picked him to teach you for a reason, child. Listen to him. You're not that long away from actually stopping your education now either, are you? I mean, you're 11 years old. Come on. You'll be fine. It's just a book. Read the book. You'll become a little bit smarter. And everything will work out. Right. Aenus Belarius gained a trait Blade Master. Very nice. Our Kingsguard is very skilled. And I think that's purely thanks to Stannis here, training commanders. He is doing a formidable job. Beron also increasing his marshal there. Ayla Scales has died. So we've lost this alliance. Your son looks interesting. The face structure there. We can work off some stress. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? It's sometimes hard to find the motivation to remain consistent when exercising by myself. I could try to find myself a partner who then would not only motivate me on bad days, but would also be someone where I can compare myself to when tracking my own progress. What kind of companion would suit me the most? Someone I can look up to, someone to keep me on my toes, or perhaps someone I know I should never aspire to be. What about Miles Mutin, my friend? Miles has a similar physique and can mimic my routine. Why not? Let's go ahead and go with Miles there. We have a very long history together, a very happy history. And just like that, I think it's time to end the episode. So, quite a peaceful episode there. We got some marriage going off. Oh, first, one more event. It has been brought to my attention that Arion, a renowned Faith of the Seven playwright, intends to hold a performance of his work titled The Devil's Inferno. The price of admission is steep, but this is likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness Arion play with my own eyes. I mean, he's blind. Is he really able to put on a good play? A pious night at the theatre it is. I mean, we will attend, but we'll save that for the next episode. So thank you for watching, guys, as always, and I'll see you next time.